So I've just got out the shower and I'm going to see How to Train Your Dragon at cinema for the third time on a self date. Why is this important? Well, because I realised although I've seen the movie before, I'd rather see it again and have the big screen experience outside my home in the beautiful cinema, which I feel is so magical, and have that time with myself than not. Last weekend, I was creating my profile on the Women's Business Club site for being a finalist for the Women's Business Awards, finalist in Speaker of the Year and Diversity Inclusion Awards. And in order to take part, I have to create a profile on their site, which is really good anyway, because you get to connect with lots of other business women. So it's cool in that way. And yeah, I felt like I was disconnected from myself later on this week because I didn't go on the self date. So when I go on a self date, it's not just about the movie I see. It's about the cinema experience being amazing to me. So even if I know that a movie's on Disney Plus, I might still go and watch it on the cinema. Or if it's coming on Disney Plus, I might still go and watch it at the cinema because it's the experience, the big screen experience, which I find absolutely magical and very unique and special. I feel like I'm in a Disney magic world when I do that. And it's a time with myself, taking time out for myself to reconnect with myself, what makes me feel alive, the cinema, these types of movies, and hopeful and energized. And it just means that I'm making sure I'm still connected to myself each week by having a self date and showing up for myself. Even when I haven't had much sleep, I've had less than 3.5 hours sleep because we're actually putting people into asexual groups into the very early hours this morning because I hadn't done that for some time. Not very many people anyway, and it was something outstanding that I needed to be done. So I'm working my way through the groups now. I did a whole group last night and I've done a lot of one of the other groups. So I'm really happy about that, but it's a lot of work because I individually have to check people usually, and you know, I have to think about who's going to be good for the group, etc. Not just anyone gets into my groups. I like to keep them a safe space for the people in them, you know? So that takes a lot of decision making. And yeah, I just feel that it's really important to stay connected to myself, stay having self dates with myself, and stay doing what I love with myself, because then it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel connected to myself. Because I've had some disconnection from myself this week. It's not been good for me. Plus, I like to get out because I'm extrovert and I get energy just from being around people, even if I'm not talking to anyone. So it's going to be really good for me, really healthy for me. And I would encourage you to set self-dates with yourself and follow through on them because it helps you build self-trust, self-esteem and connect with your soul.